Hey, Millie, I'm sorry. I'm going out with Steven. He decided to invite me to go out with him, and I want to go. You don't have to worry about my dinner tonight. I don't think I'll be back in time anyway.
Oh, you're going out? Just out drinking?
He decided to throw a surprise bachelor's party for me, and I didn't know about it until just now.
Well, if it's a bachelor's party, then you should go. That's nice of him to plan something out for you like that. I was beginning to think he didn't have it in him to plan much of anything. Sounds like you'll both have a fun time, though. I guess it's fine. Melissa just texted me asking if I wanted to go out with her tonight, so it works out in the end.
Oh, Melissa invited you out? Cool. That works out really great then. Hasn't it been a while since you guys hung out? I haven't heard about her from you in a while. How's she been?
Yeah, she hasn't reached out in a while to go out. It's been a bit of a hassle trying to get something set up with her. I guess she was busy for a while and our schedules never lined up until now. So now that you and I are getting married, we did our best to work something out and do a little bit of a bachelorette get-together. I don't think it'll be much, but it's a fun way of celebrating my last day as a non-married person. Apparently, she reserved us seats at some swanky place downtown. I'm pretty excited to go.
Oh, wow, that is great. Sounds like the two of you are going to have a lot of fun. All right, well, I guess the two of us will do our own thing tonight. Don't drink too much, though. You don't want to be hung over for the wedding.
I know, I don't plan to. I should be saying the same to you, though. You always get way too drunk when you go out with Steven. He's a bit of a wild one once he starts drinking.
I highly doubt he'll let me drink too much the night before my wedding. I don't think he's that dumb. Well, I need to get back to work. I'll drop the car off at the house once I get off work. I'll pretty much head straight out after that to whatever place he's taking me to first. Oh, and I'll probably take an Uber to get back to the house, so you don't have to worry about me too much. I don't want anything to happen to me the night before we get married.
Sounds good. Be safe and have fun. Millie, I'm so sorry. I slept through all my alarms and I just woke up. I feel so bad for saying this, but I don't think I'll be able to make it to the wedding today. I may be good at getting ready quickly, but I'm not good enough to get dressed and put my makeup on for a wedding and get there within the next 15 minutes. Oh my god. I have been trying to contact you all morning. I can't believe you overslept. Where did you end up going last night? You never showed up to the restaurant you said we were going to. I even asked the host if maybe you were there before me, and she told me that there was never a reservation under your name. I couldn't get through to your phone no matter what I tried. Why would you just leave me like that? Yeah, I'm sorry for last night. I totally forgot that I told you we were meeting up. I had made other plans and I was out drinking somewhere else. What do you mean, I forgot? I'm not the one that thought of the whole going out thing last night. You're the one that invited me out in the first place. How is it possible to make a plan in the morning and then immediately forget you made plans for that same night? It just be like that sometimes, you know? I've just been so busy lately with work and life. Things just go in one ear and out the other lately. I'm just way too tired and stuff. So yeah, sorry. But I need to skip out on today as well. I mean, I get it. Work can get pretty busy and hectic, and I know you've been telling me work is swamping you. But can't you just maybe show up a little late? It's my wedding, Melissa. I don't mind if you end up being like 20 minutes late. I can forgive you for flaking on me last night since it's already happened and I can't do anything about it anymore. But this is still my wedding, and as my friend, I really want you to be there with me for this. But it's already 10 minutes before you guys start. I just woke up, so I can't make it there. It's just not possible. Melissa, I really don't mind if you end up being late. You should still come. You've been one of my closer friends since college, and I want to be able to celebrate this moment of my life with you. I really want you to be here. Well, you're not exactly a close friend of mine, though. I don't think it's necessary to show up late to a wedding for someone I don't think of as a friend. What do you mean? Besides, the guy that came home with me last night is still here. I can't just up and leave some dude in my house alone. That's just weird and pretty rude. Melissa, let's step back for a second. What did you mean by we aren't friends? Also, what do you mean the dude you brought home?
You flaked on me last minute last night and went out on some hookup hunt?
I mean, I just went home with one of the cuties that I happened to see while I went out. Nothing wrong with that, right? I just had no idea that Daryl was such a cuddly person in bed. He was all over me last night. Hugging and kissing. Just a big old sap, if you ask me.
Daryl? What do you mean, Daryl?
Aw, poor you. What a shame, Millie. I won't be able to make it to the wedding. And I guess neither will your loving fiancé, Daryl. So maybe you should just cancel the entire wedding. Do you think that would work for you? I mean, your precious man is with me right now, after all.
Whoa, what? What are you talking about, Melissa? What are you saying all of a sudden?
What? I'm only telling you the truth as it is right now. The venue must be in a bit of a panic not being able to find their groom 5 minutes before the wedding is supposed to start.
Wait.
Well, this is quite the problem now, isn't it? And he drank too much last night, I guess. He hasn't come out of the bathroom this whole time. He isn't responding to any of my texts either, so I don't know what to tell you.
What truth are you talking about? Daryl went out drinking with his best friend last night, and that's it. How does that turn into him going home with you and staying the night?
I just happened to be at the same bar as them last night and decided to join them. It was a really great time.
Did you really?
I just totally forgot that I made any sort of plans with you after all. I was bored and decided to go out on my own. So I just wandered around and hopped some bars for funsies. It just so happens that one of the bars I walked into last night, Daryl happened to be there with his friend. I decided to just walk over there and talk to them, and they let me join. Simple as that. Why would I miss out on an opportunity like that? That would have been stupid of me to not take the chance when it's just handed to me like that.
What opportunity are you talking about? There is no opportunity for you there.
Well, that's what you may think. But you're wrong. I've been thinking lately that I kind of like Daryl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see why you want to marry him now. I mean, he's pretty good looking. He's nice and he has a pretty good job. He's totally my type. Daryl is everything I've been looking for in a husband. I can hear the wedding bells now. Not yours, of course.
Are you insane?
I can't believe I happened to meet the man of my dreams the day before he got married. What luck is that, am I right? I mean, we were in the same bar at the same time. It has to be fate. So I used the liquid courage I had and made a move. I couldn't just let him go when he was right there.
You made a move? What is wrong with you? Why would you do that to a man you know is already taken?
Well, it doesn't matter anyways, because he said he liked me too. He told me that he was interested in me for a while. Do you remember the barbecue we went to last summer? That was really fun, wasn't it? I guess he fell for me there that day. I mean, I did look super cute, so I'm not surprised.
Can you just stop for a second?
I've never met a girl as cute as you are. That's what he said to me. I'm just a really lucky girl. Oh, and to make things better, he said he wants the two of us to be exclusive. He had these wild, passionate eyes, so I know he was telling me all this from his heart. We didn't even notice that his friend was gone. By then, we were having so much fun. Next thing I know, we went back to my place to drink some more. Oh, man. It was a really fun night. I could never forget a night like that.
Girl, would you shut up for a second and let me talk? That couldn't have happened. I didn't know that you had a thing for him. Not that I really care. And there's no way that Daryl would have a thing for you either. Why would you tell such a malicious lie on an important day like this?
I don't blame you for not believing me. I mean, who would if they were told out of nowhere? But be real. The groom isn't there at the wedding right now, right? So how could I be telling a lie? He's not answering no matter how many times you call, right? What more proof do you need? Are you dumb or something? He's with me right now as we speak. Daryl chose me over you, so get off your high horse and move on already.
Melissa, stop.
I guess I should have expected this kind of reaction. Anyone with eyes can see that I'm way cuter than you ever could be. It shouldn't be possible for someone like me to still be single while an ugly like you gets married. I'm the one who gets to marry the man of her dreams. I'm the one who is going to be the first to get married in this little friend group.
Wow, how conceited can you get? So you really just didn't care that I was getting married, right? You just couldn't be happy for us?
Why should I be happy for you getting married to my man? Duh, of course I didn't care. I was just waiting for the engagement to break off this whole time. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually anyways.
Wow.
Sure, we were good friends back in college. I'll give you that much. But lately, you've just been so annoying, and honestly, I kind of hate you for it. You're some hillbilly hick that came to a big city and decided you were all that. Your attitude needs fixing. You should know your place, you hillbilly scum. I just wish you'd go away. Get out of my life and get out of the state. Go back to the cow you crawled out of.
Wow. The cow I crawled out of.
Just because you got a good paying job, you let it get to your head and let it become your personality. Like hiring a personal trainer to work out with or buying expensive skincare and makeup. You don't deserve to live like some kind of celebrity. A hick like you should never live a lifestyle anything even close to how I live my life.
So that's what you thought of me this whole time? Just because I grew up the way I did, that doesn't give you the right to treat me like trash. I can't control my upbringing. I did my part in growing up and becoming my own person. I did everything in my power to become the person I wanted to be. All I wanted to do was to be a little more like the bright and cute Melissa that I knew in college.
A disgusting hick like you could never become anything close to a city girl like me. The stench of manure stays on you for life. Just you thinking you could ever be on the same level as me is disgusting. That's why I hate you. That's why I wish you'd just go away.
I can't believe you.
You're wrong if you think you can get married before me and think that's okay. Because it's not. Someone like you should never be able to get married to begin with, let alone with my dream man. How dare you even think that I would be happy for you? I was planning to make sure your wedding never happened to begin with.
Wait, you planned this all to begin with? Were you just up and hanging me high and dry on purpose? You're meaning to tell me that you meeting up with Daryl last night was all on purpose?
Well, duh. Of course. I'm just a million times more pretty and confident than you, so I figured it would be a pretty easy take. I never would have thought that it would be this easy, though. Who would have thought that he had a crush on me anyways? That ended up working out in my favor.
Okay, gotcha. So this whole thing you thought of, this was all on purpose? The day before my wedding, you made up this whole plan to have the chance to steal Daryl from me. You did all of this just to ruin my wedding.
Yes, I did. You know, if you have time to be all sulky and sad, you should be using it to tell the staff at the venue that the wedding is canceled. I mean, your own fiancé isn't going to be there, and neither will I. You can't have a wedding without a groom, so maybe you should just hurry up and cancel the wedding before you get too embarrassed.
Okay, well, the groom is right next to me.
Huh?
Yeah, he's sitting here with me, so the wedding is going to go on as planned. It was nice knowing you, Melissa. Now that I know what you're really like, I have no intention of being friends with you. Being friends with you was nice while it lasted.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What do you mean you're having the wedding as planned? Don't just tell me Daryl is with you when I know he's not. You can't just lie to me like that. He's with me right now. You can't have a wedding without the groom there. It's just not possible.
I don't know what you're talking about, but the wedding is definitely still happening. Like, I'm right here with Millie right now, so I don't know what you're going on about.
What?
It's probably easier for me to explain, right? Well, thank you for the great time at the party last night, Melissa. But I'm not sure what you thought was happening, but I have no intent to marry you, nor did I ever have any kinds of feelings like that for you.
What is going on right now? I'm so confused. How are you texting me on Millie's phone right now? I thought you were with me in my house. What is happening? I was a little drunk, but I confessed my feelings and everything. And you said that you would be with me and not her.
I think that you may have drank a bit too much last night because you didn't confess to me, you confessed to my friend. I just sat next to you two and watched and congratulated the both of you when you both sealed the deal there.
What? I confessed to your friend?
Yeah, you remember my friend Steven, right? You went up to him and confessed to his face. Did you drink that much? You forgot all of that already?
No, that couldn't have happened. I specifically remember confessing to Daryl, not Steven. Last night when we were all out drinking together. I definitely confessed to you. I swear. That's the whole reason I lied to Millie and stood her up.
I do remember that it was originally just me and Steven there at the bar. We were having a great time, just us boys. And you did suddenly appear and join us there. I thought it was a bit weird that you were there since Millie told me both of you were going to go out for dinner together. It was also a bit weird that you kept trying to get us the really strong drinks the whole night. So I asked one of the bartenders to just give me waters from then on, no matter what you ordered for us.
What? You did?
I guess you and Steven didn't really notice though, because you guys kept drinking and getting more and more drunk. And I'm not sure what you remember, but I definitely remember you barely being able to slur out your confession to Steven. I think you were both basically blackout drunk at that point.
What? From what I remember, I was telling you all of that, Daryl. So you mean to tell me that the whole thing with the love at first sight and wanting to marry me instead was Steven?
Yep, you got that all right. I fell for you at last year's barbecue party. Please go out with me. I think those were his exact words.
You're lying to me. He's the one that said all of that?
Yeah, and once we all celebrated briefly, I decided to go home. I mean, I didn't want to bother the new couple too much and get in the way.
I can't believe this.
And now today, Steven is nowhere to be found at my wedding. It is pretty messed up of him to just up and not come to his best friend's wedding, though. Even if he just got into a relationship. I tried calling him a few times to get him to come by anyways, and that being in a new relationship isn't really a good excuse. Turns out, he is still at your place after all.
Are you sure that the person with me isn't Daryl? Are you sure they're the Steven guy you're talking about?
Why are you asking me that? If you had just looked at the person's face that you were with, you would have had the answer this whole time.
But he's been in the bathroom this whole time since I woke up. I guess he drank way too much last night and he hasn't come out. It's been a while and I haven't had a chance to see him since last night.
Wow, the Steven I know rarely gets hangovers that bad. He must have been really happy to have finally gotten with the girl that he liked and drank way more than he should have. Well, I guess let me know when he finally gets out of the bathroom. Tell him that I said that he owes me a really expensive night out after rain checking my own wedding like this. Have fun dealing with that. We have a wedding to throw.
What do we do, Millie? The guy that came out of my bathroom really wasn't Daryl. He really ended up being a friend Steven.
Wow, he stayed in there a while, huh? The whole ceremony ended a bit ago.
What? The wedding is already over?
Duh, of course it is. The two main people of the whole event were there, so why wouldn't it have? Just because a couple friends decided not to show up last minute, it doesn't mean that anything changed. Everything happened on schedule. Sure, it was a little sad that there were a couple seats open, but a happy couple was made today, so that's what matters. We don't mind at all, so you don't have to worry.
What do you mean, don't worry? And what happy couple are you talking about? I have no intention of dating this hungover boy in my house.
Why not? You're the one that confessed to him last night, didn't you? And he gave you the okay to be together, right? If that isn't a couple being made, then what am I supposed to say?
I didn't want to confess to Steven. My intent was to confess to Daryl. I wanted Daryl, not Steven. I wanted to steal your fiancé from a wench like you. I didn't think that being drunk would make me confess to the wrong person. I have no interest in some dirty hungover boy. I threw him out of my house the second he got out of my bathroom.
What? You threw him out?
Of course I did! Who wouldn't? Who would want to date some freak like him? He's not my type at all. I don't like anything about him.
Wow, freak is a little harsh, don't you think? You're the one that confessed to the wrong person last night. You have no right to make fun of someone that you made the mistake of confessing to.
No, I'm talking about last year's barbecue party we had. I remember how he was looking at me. He was staring at me and I thought he was some freak. How could I forget someone looking at me the way he was?
That's still pretty harsh. He thought you were pretty, so he was staring. I don't think that warrants calling him a freak.
He was so boring. He said his hobby was going camping on his own. Like, who does that? And he brought some homemade marinade for the meat we were cooking, even though no one asked. He was way too overprepared for it, and he was creepy for that. It was just creepy how he was the only one that excited to be there, and it made him stand out.
What?
With how creepy he is, I doubt he has any kind of decent job. So even if I accidentally confess to the wrong person, he isn't worth even thinking about dating. It was the right call to just throw him out of my house.
You're the only one here that doesn't have any kind of worth. You didn't even stop to think about anything, did you? Did you forget that Steven is the son of a CEO of a really big company? You just barely got to know him, and you were lucky enough to have been able to even start dating him, and you threw him out of your house?
What? Steven is the CEO's son?
Yeah, you didn't know. Steven is always on TV for commercials and whatnot. He's the son of the CEO of that one big outdoor and sports product chain company. I forget the name, but it's the one that's basically at every shopping center in America.
What? I had no idea.
I guess if you have no intent to date someone like him, that's relieving to hear. Daryl and I are both happy to hear that a terrible person like you won't be with someone like him. I mean, that is his best friend. If Steven had a girlfriend like you, I think we would have had to step in. Daryl was worried sick the whole time after you showed your true colors.
There's no way. I didn't know. I messed up big time, didn't I? But how was I supposed to know? I didn't know that he was that important of a person. I need to call him back now. I can just use my hangover as an excuse and say that my feelings are all over the place because of it. He'll try again with me, right? He'll go out with me, right?
I don't think that's going to be possible. You really fumbled the bag on this one, didn't you?
What do I do? I don't know what to do anymore. I need to fix this right now. Millie, you'll help me, right? You'll help me get him back and explain that this was all a mistake, right? I mean, you're his best friend's wife. You'll help me out here, right? Please help me out here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just some country bumpkin hick, so I don't think I can help. I'm too stupid to be able to help you out with something as complicated as this.
Come on.
Besides, we aren't friends anymore, remember? I have no reason to help you out with anything anymore. Maybe you should have thought this whole thing through before you decided to just be an ugly person.
I didn't mean any of it. I said the wrong things and I didn't mean it.
I don't think anything you say at this point can fix what you've already done. You've done a lot of damage here, and I don't think you realized that until now. Your jealousy made you into this ugly person, and honestly, I want nothing to do with you and your sour attitude in my life. Well, good luck with your life. If you somehow are able to get back with Steven again, Daryl and I want nothing to do with you anymore. We will not have any kind of relation with you ever again. Okay?
No!
It's a shame, really, that our friendship had to end this way, after everything, but oh well, I guess. Have fun, good luck, and talk to you never. Thanks for being friends with me up until now. After that, Melissa frantically went back to Steven and apologized to him about everything, and she tried to confess to him again in an attempt to get him to date her. Of course, it didn't work in the slightest. You confessed to me by mistake, right? You don't actually like me. Because of you, I missed out on my best friend's wedding. Leave me alone. Is apparently what Steven told her, and they stopped talking after that. Melissa's whole scheme was eventually leaked out to all of her friends and acquaintances and family. Turns out, no one really likes a backstabber as a friend, so many of them decided to put some distance from her in their relationships, and now she's pretty lonely. Oh, and Steven reached out to us and apologized profusely for missing out on our wedding the way he did. As a way to make up for it, he gave us an all-expense-paid trip to Bali for our honeymoon. We plan to accept his apology no matter what, since he is Daryl's best friend. But this is good too. We, of course, happily forgave him and are excited to be able to go on such a lavish trip as a happily married couple. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed our story, please consider hitting the subscribe button, liking this video, and leaving a comment down below. See you next time!